Hey guys, what's going on? Second one. I'm back to do another high-end contest. This one, Vinyl Richie, who you all know and love. I've been in the BC for 11 years, and he did a contest about a month ago or so, and now he decided to do part two. So Vinyl Richie's part two, 11-year in the VC contest. So he's got 20 questions on here, so he really wants you to work for it. So I'm going to try to get through it as fast as I can. So, first question, show a fat dude on the cover. So here's NoFX's White Trash, Two Heaves and a Bean. There's a fat guy right here. That's El Jefe. One of these skinny bastards here is Fat Mike. So we get Fat Mike on the cover and a fat guy on the cover. White Trash, Two Heaves, and a Bean by NoFX. So there's question one. Question two. Show an album that shows how Vinyl Richie dances. So this is the best one I thought this for sure. There we go. There's Elvis dancing away via satellite. Aloha from Hawaii. Vinyl Richie dancing away. We all know he loves to dance. I think he stole some of his moves from Elvis. Okay. Number three, show an album with a beer on it or a backyard. So here's Bikini Kill's album, Pussy Whipped. And there she is. Looks like she's hanging out in the backyard to me. So Bikini Kill, Pussy Whip, showing a backyard. I couldn't find one with beer. I'm sure I have records with beer on it somewhere. Okay. An album next up is an album recommended by a VC member. This album was recommended multiple times by Steve at A is for Alice, B is for Bob. And it's Tommy Bolin's teaser. You all know Steve and his love of Tommy Bolin, and because of his love of Tommy Bolin, I bought this album, and I really, really enjoy this record. So I have this do the recommendation of a vinyl community member. Okay, let's see. God, if I can read my own handwriting. Oh, band on cover with no singer. This one's really hard because most of the time the singer's right up in front, but I'm going to show one I just showed a couple days ago that just got picked up in the collection, and that's this Death Clock album. Get that sticker out of the way. There is a face underneath the sticker, but the fact is, this band is a cartoon. So seeing this band, no matter who's on it, none of them are the singer, because the singer's a real guy. And this is just a cartoon. So technically, I think this fits. Richie, I hope you agree. Death Clock, the Death album, got a picture of the cartoon band on the front, but that is not the person who actually sings on it. So technically, this is the band without the singer. I hope you'll take that. Okay, next up, a band or an album you can't pronounce the name of the band. And this is Gojira's Magma. And Gojira is a cool band, and as I say Gojira, I'm telling you, I am not saying it correctly. It is French, and there's an H in here somehow. Gojira. It's like, go here. Aha, like there's an H in there or something. I don't know. I pronounced it on Google. I am not saying it right. None of us are saying it right when we say Gojira. So if you speak French, you're probably pronouncing it correctly. So apparently, me and my dumb American tongue, I cannot say Gojira right. Next up is show an album that shows the digestive system. So there you go. Cannibal Corpse, Eaten Back to Life. That is his digestive system spilling out all over the graveyard. So there we go. An album showing a digestive system on the cover. So there it is. Cannibal Corpse's Eaten Back to Life. Hopefully that one does not give me the ban hammer on the YouTube. Next up, an album you think Vinyl Richie would not have. And I know Richie's got wide taste in music and he's got a lot of records, but I don't think he has Tony Orlando and Dawn's Prime Time. I mean, I'm surprised I have this record. The only reason I have this record is this is one of my mom's records at one time. So I highly doubt Vinyl Richie has this killer looking album on the cover. Look how beautiful these people are. Tony Orlando and Dawn's Prime Time. Next up, an album with no shirt. The guy with no shirt in the cover. Face to Face, self-titled. Guy looking himself in the mirror, no shirt. I love this record, man. There we go, Face to Face. Face to Face, self-titled. A guy with no shirt on the front cover. And I'm trying not to show the glow because I know Richie hates the plastic, man. Okay, next one. I'm not going to tell you what this is or anything about it or whatever, but this album right here is fantastic. I mean, yeah, it's just so great. Such a great record. Next up, show a punk album with the hole in the middle. This is Black Flag's the first 4 years. And if you look on the back of it, right there in the center, there's a hole in the middle of the record, man. It's so messed up. There's a hole back there. So yeah, Black Flag, first 4 years. Next one, show an album with a beautiful woman on the cover. I'll do you more. I'll show you 2 beautiful women on the cover. This is Rage's Nice and Dirty. And yeah, Nice and Dirty. And they're hot. And this is, from the 80s. It's a German press of some kind. I'm not even sure how old this is. I know it's from the 80s. And I don't know much about this band. But that's a hot cover. Beautiful women on the cover. Next up, an album you would take to a party. I would take this album to a party because it's got the song Fight for Your Right to Party on it. So there you go. You take Beastie Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party. You got to fight for your right to party. Take it to the party. All right, next up, open up a sealed album. This is Warren's Cherry Pie. All right, next up, show an offensive album, an album that's offensive. I'm showing this one because I'm offended by this record because I spent money on this crappy ass record that everybody in the world thought was so great. I spent $20 on this, and this is the crap I get to listen to. It's got the Hotel California, Life in the Fast Lane. I already had that in the Greatest Hits album. I wasted my money. I'm offended that I spent my money on this record. This album's offensive. Show an album with a sexy shirtless man on it. I don't know how sexy he is, but there's a shirtless man right there. Donovan looks kind of dorky, but I'm assuming back in the 60s, women found him sexy. He's the Sunshine Superman. He's Mellow Yellow. It's Donovan. It's his Greatest Hits. He's got no shirt on. It's all sexy, hanging out on the beach. Looking weird. But hey, who's to say what sex appeal means to people? Okay, A Scene of Violence. I just got this record the other day, and this is definitely A Scene of Violence. I thought it was really cool. Can't get over this cover. You got this demon guy, and he is feeding people into the mouth that it is in his hand. And everybody's running and screaming and trying to get away. This Titan-looking thing must have came up from the earth and now is consuming people with the mouth on his hand. I would say this is A Scene of Violence. The next up, show an album with a person you think could beat up G.G. Allin. And I'm going to go with Brody Dahl from the Distillers. Now, I wish this had a better picture of Brody, but right there on the label, there's Brody with her big giant mohawk. And if you've ever seen her and seen pictures of her or like watched the video for City of Angels or something like that, you know what I mean. I think Brody could take on G.G. Allin anytime. Could probably whoop his ass. She's a tough one, that's for sure. The next one said show an outsider music album. And I don't really have any outsider music. But the only thing I had that could come up, first I had to Google what the fuck outsider music meant, and then I realized what it meant, and the only thing I could think of that I have in my collection that even comes close is this. And not that John Lennon is outside music, but Yoko Ono was outsider music. Her music is weird and eclectic and just out of tune and everything else, Yoko was definitely an outsider artist who got lucky, met John, and became an insider. But her songs on this, I think, would definitely count as outsider music. So John and Yoko's Double Fantasy. And now, because it is 11 years, Richie wants us to show an album from when we were 11, and then an album that came out 11 years ago. And if you don't have one that came out 11 years ago, you can show two from when you were 11, or the other way around, or whatever. So when I was 11, it was 1980, and in 1980, Iron Maiden released their debut album, Iron Maiden. So this album was out in 1980. I would have been 11 years old when this album came out. So there's part one of that question. And the final part of that question is an album from 2015, because that was 11 years ago. And this is Lamb of God, Strum Umdrang, which I'm probably mispronouncing also, going back to the previous question. Yeah, I was looking like, oh, what albums do I have from 2015? This came up. I'm like, holy shit, has it been 11 years since this record came out? Good Lord. I'm getting old fast. There we go. Lamb of God, Strum Umdrang, however it's pronounced. There we go, Richie. God, I did that way faster than I expected. I thought with 20 questions, it was going to take me 25 minutes to do that contest. So there we go, Richie. That's for you out there. There's your 20 answers, and I did it in I did it in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So 11 years, 11 minutes. Pretty good. I better end this before I hit 12. All right, thanks, guys. We'll talk to y'all later.